Hey everybody, Sharon here from VidGamiac.com. Here we are today back in the Final Fantasy X HD Remaster, grabbing the Delta Attack achievement. This is to unlock the Magus sisters as an Aeon. So there is going to be 3 prerequisites before you can unlock the Magus sisters. They're going to be found in an area called the Remium Temple. It is going to be located in the Calmlands. Once you get to the Calmlands, what you want to do is you want to first find the Chocobo Trainer. She can appear in one of 4 locations by either entrance, the Macalania Woods or the Mount Gagazet entrance, the northwest corner of the Calmlands, as well as right next to the agency in the center of the Calmlands. Once you find her, make sure you ask for a Chocobo and take it to the Macalania entrance. Head to the right, you will notice a knocked out bridge here with a Chocobo feather next to it. Interact with that feather using a Chocobo and you should be able to float on over and then head to this secret entrance. Once you're here, you will notice the Remium Temple, cross the suspension bridge and head on inside, and then you should get some story stuff. We should be reintroduced to that summoner lady who's been following us around the main game, teaching us about summoner duels and all that stuff. And it's here in this temple where she should start challenging us to various summoner duels, starting off with Veil 4 and working her way through the Aeon rotation. At this point of the game, you should be 5 Aeons deep: Veil 4, Ifrit, Ixion, Shiva, and Bahamut. So she should start off with Veil 4, and what you can do is you can basically just use Bahamut for the first 4 fights. You are going to be able to heal between rounds as well as make a save, so it's not too hard. It's not like you're running a gauntlet or anything. So all you do is just win the 5 summoner duels, and you should have the first piece to unlocking the Magus sisters. Once again, very easy. There's literally nothing stopping you from running out, grinding out your overdrive, having Yuna hit Grand Summon on a fully overdrived Aeon, and having them use their overdrive twice. So, as you can probably already tell, it's super easy trying to knock out the first 4 Aeons. As for Bahamut, he can be a little tricky. However, these summoner duels aren't necessarily one-on-one. So if she manages to knock out one of your Aeons, you can actually summon a second one and still win that way. So keep that in mind. Super duper easy with this first 5. Also keep in mind that this does not have to be done in one sitting, so if you really want to, you can always come back to this at a later date or when your stats are stronger and you can't deal with it like that. You can also do this 1 Aeon at a time, so you can do like half of this and then come back later. And once we get to Bahamut, this one is going to be the most challenging one. However, at this point, there is nothing stopping you from using all 4 of your remaining Aeons to make it super duper easy. And with those 5 Aeons out of the way, we should get our first prerequisite in the Flower Scepter. Now, prerequisite number 2 is going to be unlocked in the Monster Arena. This one is going to require us to capture one of every type of enemy on Mount Gagazet. Now, if you need further details on that, you can check out our Monster Arena Hunting Guide, also known as the first part of our Overcoming the Nemesis guide. Mount Gagazet's not too bad. However, the enemies are going to split up into 3 areas. You have the actual mountain trail, also known as the snowy area. You have the cave, whose every enemy is going to be repeated in the Xanarkan ruins. And finally, you have the underwater area, which is only located in the cave, and you have to fight that only using your swimming characters, Titus, Waka, Riku. So keep that in mind when you're preparing all of your taming weapons, etc, etc. 1 every creature isn't too bad, since we need to capture 10 of each anyways in order to get those various achievements, but once again, covered in a totally different video. For the sake of this video, 1 of every creature should suffice. Once you have wrapped that up, head back to the old man at the Monster Arena in the Calmlands, talk to him, and he should give us prereq number 2, which is going to be the Blossom Crown. And finally, before heading back to Remium Temple, you need to have Yojimbo and Anima unlocked. You can check out our It's All About the Money and our Feel the Pain guides to figure out how to unlock both of them respectively. But once you have all of that, both items as well as the other 2 optional summons, head back to Remium Temple, go behind the Summoner Lady, and interact with the door. Use each one of the items that should remove one of the force fields, and having both of the remaining optional Aeons should unlock the door. You get this little cutscene where Yuna steps inside and is going to step back out, and you should get your final Aeon. So it's going to come in 3, since you actually summon 3 Aeons at once. It's actually a pretty overpowered summon. However, it is the very final one. Make sure you name them or don't name them, and you should be good for our achievement. There it is. It's going to be for 10 gamer score, but this should also be our final set of Aeons, so we should also get Summon Master for another 20 gamer score, and that's all there is to it.